Hello again, and thanks for joining me again for this teaching. It's unscripted once more, and I'm looking at a topic called Stopping Strife in Marriage. But the actual title of this talk is Who Started the War? Now, I want to show you a picture. If we get it in the screen properly, thereabouts, that's not bad. You can see red coats and blue coats. This is the American Revolution, where America broke free from Britain. The war started in 1775 at a place called Lexington. And the British forces, the redcoats, were fighting the Patriots, the bluecoats. The generals, neither general wanted the war to start. They wanted a peaceable, negotiated settlement. So the generals came forward to talk about the possibility of peace. While the generals and their top officers were talking together, a single shot was fired and a British officer fell dead. Well, the British were furious. They retreated to their position, the Americans retreated, and the war started, the fighting started. Now, where did that single shot come from? It came from an arms dealer hiding behind a wall. They made a movie of this. I haven't seen the movie, I would like to. But that one shot caused the ignition, like a spark plug, ping, and the ignition started. The war was on. The arms dealer was a dishonest man. He wanted to sell rifles and other arms, and so it was not in his best interest that peace negotiations succeeded. So he shot the British officer. It was him who started the war. Now, bring that into a marriage. Is it the husband? Is it the wife? Which is it that starts the war? The answer is neither of those two. Behind the scenes, working to destroy your marriage are evil spirits. And the evil spirits shoot thoughts into the spouse's mind. Toxic thoughts. I'm fed up with this woman. Why can't she always make me the same different meals or something like that? You know, anything you can think about. He's never on time. And the wife thinks, well, he's not as handsome as he used to be. He's got a big belly on him and all stuff like that. And these thoughts are from demons. You made a covenant marriage, and yet you've got these toxic thoughts coming in, beamed to you, shot at you by demons that are intent upon war starting between you. Now, in Ephesians 6, it says, Paul the Apostle says that we don't fight with flesh and blood. We fight with evil spirits. Okay, have a check out for yourself in Ephesians 6. So your wife is flesh and blood. Your husband is flesh and blood. The battle is not really with them. It's behind the facade or behind a wall. The enemy who wants to destroy your marriage is firing shots, thoughts, toxic thoughts into your mind that you're fed up with your spouse and you can't tolerate them anymore and you can't communicate and the money situation is bad and the kids are terrible. All the other things that he fires into your mind. He's the one who starts the war. Now, when you recognize that it's not your husband and it's not your wife, then you can do something about it, because you can't change your husband and you can't change your wife, but you can bind evil spirits. Whatever is bound on earth is bound in heaven. So the truth is, we have to put on the whole armour of God, which is Ephesians 6, 11 and 12. Put on the whole armour of God that you may be able to stand firm against the strategies of the devil. We are not wrestling with physical opponents, but against master spirits who rule the present world. In the middle of a heated family row, where both spouses blame the other one, the Apostle Paul tells us it's neither one or the other. The source of conflict is evil spirits. So you bind them up. The reference for that is Matthew 18 and verse 19. If two of you agree, man and wife, in conflict, agree on earth about anything, it will come to pass. So you can bind up those evil spirits that are causing your marriage to be war and hell on earth. You want heaven on earth. God's gave a prayer, Jesus gave a prayer, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. We don't want hell on earth, we want heaven on earth. And so I encourage you to agree in prayer. It says that one chases 1,000, two chases 10,000, and so on. This is all in my book. Now, this book, Stopping Strife in Marriage, will save your marriage. And I'd like you to write to me. I haven't got the technology at the moment to put my address on the street, so I'll tell it you. It's dhmi777@yahoo.fr. And if you'll write me an email, we'll make arrangements to send you the book by soft copy. In other words, you can print it yourself, or we can send you the hard copy. So remember, who started the war? It wasn't your spouse. It was that evil spirit that you have authority over. Amen? God bless you. Thanks for listening.